Hey everyone, it's week 5 of the Microbit challenge and it's our last week, but we'll be able to see you soon, all via Zoom. So we'll have some fun and learn some more bit of programming. So let's get started. So now let's get to the Make-Code website as usual. And today we're just going to have some playing around. We're going to be looking at some of the games section, so we're going to have to learn how to do the logic in the games and then how to do it. So, if you scroll down into the tutorials, there's quite a few options, and you're more than welcome to just choose one to play around and try. I'm going to be looking through the snap the dot option here. So if we head in, so start tutorial, and then it describes this as snap the dot is a game of skill where player has to press A exactly when the dot reaches the center of the screen. So this one's quite fun. It's like the mole one, bashing hammer. So on here we can follow the instructions. So create a new sprite called sprite. Drag a set sprite into the on start workspace. So let's try that. So we're going to go into the game logic. So if you go through the tutorials, they've just kept the ones that you need, but you can, if you go through the main editing one, you'll have to find it yourself as well. So where's this set sprite? We need to create a new variable actually. So make variable. We'll call it sprite. We're going to set sprite to on start, and then we can go on to the next step. So pull out the create sprite. So basically, what's this doing is variable is just like a it's just a name you give to like a number or value. So in this case, the number of value is the sprite itself, and then you're going to, and it's asking us to just create it to tell the microbit that you want to create something called the sprite, and right now these are its coordinates. So the x to y. So x is horizontal, y is upwards across the corridor down the stairs. Now on to step 4. So the sprite starts in the center facing right. Put a move block into the forever to make it move. So we're going to go into the game section and we're going to put sprite move by 1. Okay. Notice how it moves but does not bounce back. So let's try it. You can see, let's reset it. It just goes right to the right and then it just stays there. So what should we do next? So if we follow the next step, we need to grab an if on edge bounce. So if you've ever used Scratch before, you've always met where the cat would always like, hit the side and you couldn't go anywhere else. So we're going to just drag it here. So let's try it. Now you can see it's going really, really fast, but at least it's doing what you want. And it's suggesting that we add a pause to slow down the sprite. So let's pause it slightly. Let's test it out. So that's much more reasonable. So here it's asking us to try it out, which we've just done. Okay, now we can make it so this is a game part. So what we're going to do is when A is pressed, we test if the sprite is in the center or not. So let's find on button A pressed, and then use the on button A block to handle the A button. I put in an if block, so logic, and then let's do an if, and then we're going to make it so it needs to be in the center. So if it's in the center, its x coordinate, so which is how left or right it is, it needs to be at 2, because it starts at 0, 1, 2. So we're going to drag this into here, if, and then we're going to use the game function here, and then this is sprite text, so it's telling us how far across it is. And if you're getting stuck slightly, just you just slow down and read through it more. So then we're going to set this to 2. And press the next one. So we're going to put an add block. So we're going to add in the game. So we're going to add the score. And then if it's not in the center, we're going to put game over block. So here I'm going to press the add button. So it's if sprite at the x coordinate equals 2, then we're going to change the score by 1, or else it's going to be the game over. So let's just test it out here. So it's moving up and down. I'm able to try and press it, and I didn't get it. So maybe it's too fast, so I'll slow it down slightly. Let's test it out again, and let's try and catch it. Oh, still too slow. Let's try again. Oh, I got it. So it does work. And then so we've done our bit, and then you can just test it out by downloading it to the Microbit. So let's do that now. So as usual, we're going to just go down, we're going to save it into the Microbit drive. It's going to save it there, or you have to move it over depending on how it works. And then it's flashing onto the Microbit. It might take a while, but it should work pretty soon. And then here it is, the game. And then let's try it. Oh, I got it. Oh, I did not get it. I lost. Okay, that's quite sad. But we do know it works now. So I'm going to, on the back, this little black button, you can reset it. So if you need to really quickly just get it back to its start position, you can just press the reset button here. Then let's try again. I can't do it. So maybe you'll be able to do it better than I do. You might have faster reaction times than me. So hopefully you managed to get it to work. And then so if you've done that, well done. Now another thing we can try is press finish. Then we can start trying to make the game add some more things into the game. So maybe you could add different levels, or you could like change the pause time so that it's a bit more random, so you have to be faster reactions. And then so a really fun way to try it is just find a random block. So you can ask it, for example, to pick a random between, let's say, 100 and 300. No, you don't want 3 seconds. And then so that way it's a bit more jittery, and then you can try and catch it more. Or maybe you can add in some other skills you've learned. So with Emily, with the radio block, so maybe you can get it to, you can get different friends to play at the same time with you, or you could try other things you've been able to have a play around with. So maybe add your own. If you win, give it your own well done message, or if you lost, a sad message. Well, and just have a go. So hopefully you've had some fun these 2 weeks, and this is your last lesson. Help for videos on these, but we'll hopefully be coming over on Zoom next week to you guys, and we'd really love to see some of your ideas, creations. If you found the programming a bit difficult, so you could write some sketches, stories, whatever takes your fancy. Really, we really love to see how you've gone with these. And yeah, have some fun. See what you like to do. There's loads of videos online. There's lots of projects online. You can come up with your own. I know there's like a banana keyboard, so where you're literally pressing onto the banana keys to make and in the microbit to text them. So have some fun, play around with them, and we'll see you all soon. Goodbye.